Hello, everyone. I will be covering the first part of A Case Against Percentage Grades by T.R. Guskey. So the article starts with a brief history. Essentially, before 1850, schools grouped students of all ages and backgrounds. Grading was rare, and teachers provided oral progress reports. Gradually, however, as school enrollments increased, formal grading systems emerged, initially using narrative reports on what was mastered and what additional work was needed. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, enrollment rates increased rapidly and subject area instruction became specific. Percentage grades became more common, especially in high schools, despite concerns about their accuracy. However, studies as early as 1912 highlighted significant variability among teachers' grading practices across many subjects. These demonstrations of variation led to a gradual move to the excellent, average, and poor scale, or the familiar 5-point scale of excellent, good, average, poor, and failing, or also just from A to F. This change led to greater consistency across teacher grading. In the 1990s, percentage grading systems experienced a revival, largely due to the rise in digital grading software. This shift was driven more by the ease of software design than by educational research, as percentages are simple to calculate and divide. Historically, the 100-point scale used in the early 20th century centered around an average grade of 50, with grades above 75 or below 25 being rare. In contrast, modern percentage grading typically sets the average grade at 75, equivalent to a C, and designates 60 or 65 as the minimum passing score. This adjustment has resulted in a grade distribution that is often skewed against students. Despite a century of research and experience, the reliability of percentage grades remains questionable. One study asked 90 trained high school teachers to grade the same student paper on a 100-point scale, and their scores ranged from 50 to 96. This shows that even well-trained educators struggle to consistently and accurately distinguish between the supposed 100 levels of student writing performance. This paper argues that percentage grading scales are logically flawed. Typically, teachers set the minimum passing grade at 60 or 65, resulting in over 60 levels of failure and only 40 levels of success. This means nearly 2/3 of the scale is dedicated to failure, which sends a negative message to students. The accuracy of any measure depends on the precision of its instrument. Measurement experts use the standard error of measurement to quantify precision, which indicates how much a score might vary if measured repeatedly with the same tool. For instance, if a 20-item test has a standard error of plus or minus 2 items, this could translate to a 20 percentage point range, or 2-letter grades. Many educators believe that a percentage grading scale's 100 levels make it more precise than simpler scales like excellent, average, and poor. However, without a highly accurate measuring tool, more gradations only create an illusion of precision. More classification levels increase the chances of statistical error, leading to misclassifications. For example, a student is more likely to be misclassified at 85% when they should be at 90%. Then to be misclassified between average and excellent. The numerous categories in percentage grading scales, combined with the fine discrimination required, introduce more subjectivity, error, and decreased reliability. Therefore, the supposed precision of percentage grades is largely deceptive.